Good morning, everybody. This is PillarTrading.com, and we are doing a market update for Wednesday, April 28th. We are taking a look at the news that's due out today affecting U.S. markets. It's going to be a big one. It's happening at 2:15. It is the FOMC statement and the federal funds rate. Okay, going to be big, going to be a wild day. Make sure to trade cautiously today, knowing that that is out there. Also due out earlier in the day, 10:30 a.m., an hour after the opening bell. If you're trading CL, look out for it. As always, the crude oil inventories. So a bit of a big news day, guys, following a big day on both CL and the ES. Let's take a look at what happened yesterday. We're going to start with the daily chart. You can see, or you'll recall yesterday, we were bouncing last week off of this anchor / extension long. We got a bounce, went up there to highs at 12.1675s, and then quickly turned around. Okay, weren't able to hit that negative 23% target up here, and since then, yesterday came down and bounced again at that same level. Okay, that 78.50s level was the bounce point. I think it went a point in. If we take a look at a smaller time frame on the 15-minute chart, we can see exactly what happened. We had a big downward move right after the opening bell. This is where we opened up. We got a bounce up, hit that halfway back from highs to lows, gave us a short, hit its negative 23% target, and blew through it. Okay, from there, we drew the next measured move. Same thing happened. We had from these 50% down, hit its negative 23% target to the tick right at the closing bell. Now, what has set up in the after hours trade is, if we take a look at a smaller time frame, the 512 tick chart, we can see that from those big 15-minute measured moves, we had an even smaller, this was the big 15-minute measured move that hit right at the bell. Inside of that move, we had a smaller measured move, a smaller series that hit its 50% and hit its negative 23% target. Okay, we'll take this one off here briefly. So what is traded now in the after hour session is that next micro measured move. So not on the 15-minute charts, but on the micro. It's still a big move, still from 84s to 74s, 10-point move, but it isn't that 15-minute. And what happened is these levels got so close together, the 15-minute and the micro got so close together that you could call this a front run of the 15, or you could call it just a micro trading. Either way, we've seen a reaction at that level. We're going to call it a micro for now because that's what we traded, and we are eyeballing 1174.25s. So that is going to end up, if we go back to the daily chart, it looks like this level, this anchor level, is going to break down. So the next thing we need to do is spot where this thing can get picked back up again. Okay, in terms of longs on the daily, we've got the extension that can be played. Okay, the extension drawing from swing highs to most recent highs here has got us at 1159.25s. Okay, the big one that we're going to be looking out for is those July anchors, which we've bounced off of 5 different times. We are going to be looking for those 1074.25s as the end of the bullish trend. Okay, the end of the bullish trend is if these 1040.50s break down. So we've still got a long way to go down, okay, before this thing turns bearish on the daily chart. Now, in terms of the 15-minute trade, do not trade this trade long until the 15-minute chart breaks down. Okay, right now there's been no change. Right now the 15-minute chart is pointing down, and it's about to break lows here. We go to a smaller time frame again. We go to that 512. You can see here it's just about to break lows. It's got a target down here at 1174.25s. The gap looks like it will fill. If we go back to the 15-minute, it will fill at 1179.75s. So anticipate this thing trading to its target, and then the next measured move playing out again. And that's going to give you that gap fill is going to be the next bounce. Okay, we're going to bounce lower off of the gap fill just in time for the opening bell and further weakness on ES. CL, we go to CL, same story. We were looking for that anchor bounce, still haven't gotten down to those levels. Okay, we are approaching the bounce point for the CL, where it's going to be decided, is this thing going to go up or is it going to continue to come down? On the 15-minute chart, same thing as ES. We had a big measured move happen. Okay, we had micros all the way down here, micro after micro after micro after micro. We had this perfect 50% halfway back. This is a big move. This is from 84.32s to 82.44s, almost 100. Okay, that's $1,000 per contract on CL. Big move, and it happened very, very quickly. We take a look at the next measured move. Bounced immediately. Front run just hit its negative 23% target. What that means, the next draw, okay, this has also been a measured move, just like ES. There was a measured move inside the big move. So next draw is going to be from those overnight highs to lows, the overnight session lows, which right now stand at 81.30. That could change. It could go lower. Wherever this market turns around, you're going to draw up the next fib pointing south, and that is going to be the next move to get into on CL. Big moves happening, guys. Very exciting. Coming up on this FOMC statement. It's going to be an interesting day and an interesting close to the rest of the week. So hopefully we all had a good trading day yesterday. Nice to see the volatility back in the ES and CL. So good things on the horizon. I will see you all on the trading floor.